What's good, dudes? How are you all? Super dude. It's your Apple, and I'm doing alright. But we're back, as you can see, back, and today I'm hoping to get some stuff done. A few things currently. There's the likes of this old event that's currently going on. There's of story. There's the likes of pack pulling to possibly get done. There's just so much stuff going on with the game. And as I was alerted, if I don't do the Fizzle this week, I probably won't get Fizzle because the event will be gone by then. So yeah, we're not at 100%, but I figured you might as well hop on because it's worth doing some of the stuff here, and whatever we don't do today, I don't know how long it'll actually be. We'll sit up here and do off stream and fill people in on it later, but hopefully, well, how's everyone? Game's been going. Has everybody been pulling? Did anybody do event their self yet? And additionally, what rank are you guys? Loading in. Funny enough, I got the game to look up for me today. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I guess I'll do today because I'd been wanting to do some, and then I hadn't been able to get it to load. So it was like, oh, okay. And then when it decided to load today, I was like, yeah, that's a sign. We gotta come through for a bit. So that's how we ended up here. As you can see, I got that girl Noelle out, as she is the namesake of today's video, and additionally she's chilling on a team with Barbara. She's Fido, Amber, and they're all just here. Been training people up at different, so it's just been likes of maintaining different units and trying to get them ready for things. Also managed to get Miss Sucrose up to level, but that's kind of a side note thing. We have her up to level, but we don't have her itemized weapons like powered up to the degree that we have certain other people leveled up. So like we have
if you ever want to trade tactics,
I'm
always
her
ready.
Ranked 2, we have like Barbara ranked 2, we have Kaya at rank 2, and then we have weapon sets at rank 2 for them. And on likes of Baidu, we have the likes of her artifact actually up. Some of them, not all of them. It is still a task to get that stuff going. So, speaking, it's actually a featured unit on the current pack, and I have the ability to pull. So, you know what your boy wants to do. I'm gonna start off with an at least a pull. And I want to see how this goes and where this goes. We get ourselves Slingshot. Got Cold Steel. I know you're not supposed to get like a 5-star for weapons when you pull from these, but like you would hope that you'd at least pull like 4 times. Because like there are certain units I'm just like, hey, we need that young 4-star weapon to get you going, my boy. We got Skyrider Sword. Okay. Okay, that's a dupe that we need still. We got Ning. A dupe for her is pretty nice. It's funny because I'm sitting here like, this banner was targeted for me, considering the next part of the banner comes out relatively soon, and that's what has the that I want on it, but at the same time, the current banner has 2 units that I already have, and it's like, they're featured, and I need duplicates, so... Get ourselves a Raven Bow. The Debate Club. Another Slingshot. I was hoping they would bless me. That's fine. Let us do another one, and then chill out and do some actual stuff. Got a Hairbringer of Dawn. Got another Slingshot. Raven's Bow. Hairbringer of Dawn. Snaps. Eye Perception. They heard me. They were like, you want 4 stars? Now watch, they be like, but you ain't getting no unit this time. Skyrider Sword. Raven's Bow. I'm not sure if that's what's happening, but, you know, still something. The game's like, don't be talking mess. Get what you get. Like, alright. Get what you asked for, too. Even though that's not fully what I'm asking for. But at the same time, I guess that's something like you have to specify with the overarching gods of the gacha. Gonna give this girl a hit. Also, you gotta love how it just looks like it's arching at you, the star formation. And I know like it's supposed to be like I know. I want to say it's supposed to be like the picture on the side right there, where it's like something entering the atmosphere, kind of. That's how it pulls off, but at the same time, it's like, what do I even say to actually describe what that is? That's always been a funny thing about constellations. Like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. That's the thing. That's what we're looking at currently. So we have our commissions. I need to do, starting out, Gil posted a emergency relic commission of the adventurer takes a challenge, affect their ranking within the guild. Next step to Star Abyss. I think that's the next thing I wanted to do. Just because with that done, I'll actually be able to have my level up and stuff. And that'll allow us to do a fourth thing. Just been stacking adventurers rank recently. And it's really interesting to just have your adventurers rank stack up like that. first off, since going into this rune, let's heal real. And I know we could have just turned around and straight forward, but at the same time, this is like, yeah. Beat all enemy. Stop.
Eyes on me.
Well, as you can see, like, you putting all that into her actual loadout with upgrading her weapons and upgrading her artifacts. I've been able to sit up here and up the damage crazy amount. We've gone from like it's doing maybe 100, 150 to fling out and doing like 300 or 400, depending. It's funny though, cause like I got that boy Kaya doing a decent amount of damage, and while I've put a decent amount towards Kaya, I wouldn't say that I've super invested in him yet. So it's kind of funny overall. But I feel like that's partially the power of having stronger items in the game. They're like, come on, you wanna fight us, bro? Aw, trying to get to my mission. Y'all ain't about to bring, that. Alright. These two decided they still wanted to fight. They're like, I'm gonna pull up. Like, that. At this point, I might as well just go for the actual testo, because it'll at least give us 2 stones back. Which isn't crazy heat, but considering the fact that still want to be able to stuff. Yeah, getting your 2 gems a day from every box. That's how they get you, my boy. They said, hey, come do some boxes. Hey, come do some dailies. Oh, them petty gems? We know. Where I'm supposed. Let me double check real quick, because your boy don't want to hop off no mountain and then find out. Oh, yeah. Oh. This is where we're. Yeah. Cool. I was like, if we hop off this mountain and it's not down here, that's just it right there. That's just all. We don't need no more adventurer rank. As far as the game's concerned, we've adventured high enough. So like, oh, okay. I'm guessing this one that they want me to do for the actual adventurer rank, and this is the daily. Either way, we can do either set. It's just a matter of, oh, okay. Yeah, let's start with this game. I'm gonna pull out the suit and all that goodness, but that means I would have to switch up the team just a little bit more to throw Noelle back on. And at that point, it's like, I'd rather just throw the current team with Noelle on it in there. Aw, scamps. Yeah, right. So, we got 35 as our battle mates. And that's not that bad. But while doing the Abyss Spiral, your boy found out them 45s, those are a little bit outside of my range, even if I'm just using like my 40s. So there is levels to this. There are levels to this, and you're like, well, of course there are levels to this. I mean, hold on, nah, bro. Tell me why I went from smacking things in 40 for 40 to looking things dead in the face and them going like, aha, 5 levels later. So, it's one of those moments of there are definitely levels to this, and those levels don't always amount out to you having a good time.
As a dutiful maid woman.
Got a golem. Got ourselves a golem here.
I'll catch up.
Chilling and ready for the he's there. Come on and slam. That man took us to Space Jam indeed.
Leave it all to me.
No one escapes
Oh.
my sight.
We're
I'll
going
race you there.
to try to burn that shield out, which we just managed to. Now the better question is, can we get the value of destroying him first, or is this golem gonna keep us from doing that before his shield comes back? The wedge. I think that might partially be the case, but we're going to sit up here and try to speed that process up. There we go. Golem boy. What's good? That's what's good. That's what's good. It's not good. Hit us with his golem jump. Hey, yo, chill. I mean, no, keep breaking them boxes. But, like, also, chill. I'm gonna need you to stop. Woo! I thought we could dodge out of that. And like, I try to do it every time I fight one of these. And the answer's usually, nah. Dodge.
Power that isn't touched on.
On. That big damage on. I like how most of our damage is coming from our elementum right now, and that's fine in its own right. It's just a killer in the sense that it's like,
No escape.
in order just to get this man start taking damage, it's like, we gotta drop our elemental as opposed to the physical that we built up actually being worthwhile.
Not so.
I think that's sometimes the killer with
Clean up.
weapons you use, because like that's where all your fizz comes from. Well, that and the likes of the artifacts, but with that, you'll sit there and
They still.
you'll have a unit that's more than capable of getting the job done. Like, all my units just showed off. They're more than capable of getting the job done. It's just the fact that like, when you're still messing with a 3-star blade, it's still got its limits. No matter how much you upgrade it, it's still got its limits by comparison. Up. Platform. First off, brought attention to yourself.
I'll protect us.
We're gonna wake that girl back up. See, the question here is, I actually in this area, oh,
I must leave no stone unturned.
they just put them there to be like annoyances. I feel like that's the case, so I'm gonna push past them. But even then, it's just like, okay. Buddies. Y'all make my damage look real pretty. Gotta boost up that counter on y'all. So, not no. We're gonna drop those fire arrows in. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I still love that they actually gave the fairness in letting the shield break count as like, oh yeah, no, that's a reset. In other games, they'd be like, yeah, the shield broke, but that doesn't stop the fact that he exists. That's not a stud. Like, could be. I still question, like, how you get a shield from, like, a berry that you have punched your arm through. It's like, what'd you do there? Like, oh yeah, I just punched my arm through some berries. Got some radishes, got some apple. Be good to go. We set. Oh. And then we got ourselves a challenge room in here.
La la la. Ha, ha.
We're now healed up to a decent degree. And be good to go. Beat 9 opponents in 9 minutes. So there's a sorceress here. Note it. Don't underestimate the sorceress. Sorcerer. Whatever to him. The double ganger guy. Alright. You want to go there, buddy? You're going down because I can't have Yuki the time killer. I don't know what the rest of the room is gonna look like once I get rid of you. So we got him cornered up, but the issue is now we have to heal up essentially.
Oh, protect us! Yeah! Go, Rubber, go!
Looks like the rest of
Go, go, Baron Butt! I'll race you there! I'll race you there!
the rest of it could be pretty standard in these arrow dudes. I think that adds up about the number we should be dealing with. That's how you take 2 of them for the price of 1. I thought he was going to sit up here and back fully out of range for it. I was like, y'all getting too smart. I'm gonna need y'all to stop being that smart for AI, because that ain't cool. You have a unit just fully back out on you, like, yeah, no, you're good. And it's like, am I? But like, getting that much off of a unit just because of your counter feels really nice.
Leave it all to me.
Challenge complete. They're like, no, you still got more dungeon to go. It's just you quitted that challenge. Alright. Now we got these laser beams chilling there. I want to say there was a Kim Possible game that had the laser beams like this. It was like a Kim Possible web browser game. I don't know. There was a web browser game that I remember having to do like line rooms like that a lot. And let me tell you, going through them inside of this, even though like it's not the first thing that I've played like that with them as well, and it's not like the first time since the Impossible, whichever web browser game I'm thinking about, I've seen lasers. But like for some reason, lasers in this game specifically remind me of that web browser game. I'm just like, man. Kinda wish like web-based games were still big, so find some of the stuff that it was like, oh yeah, remember that? Yeah, I remember that. Noelle said, just in case they think they gonna get you while you countering, they still gonna have to go through me. I think like that's the best part of like her perks, that she gives you a shield, even if she's not out, because it's like, oh, okay, cool. You're in a vulnerable state, and you got an enemy that could sit up here and basically stun you out of your move. Here you go, shield. This shield should cover you for now. Like that. Exactly like that.
Steady as stone.
That joke's on you. That don't work. See why this part isn't timed though? Terrible time. Alright. It's this man up. You can't let him get his shield back. It's interesting that they made this whole laser room now. Like, oh, okay, cool. Hey, stop with that auto track. Auto track was like, I'm gonna make you work for this. Think you just gonna run up on the boy? Yeah. I I quite literally did, thinking I was just gonna run up on him. Oh, you were wrong. I want to break your bubble. Come on now. You know, it's up here with these ice bubble shields and water bubble shields, and I'm like, aren't bubbles really this terrible? Like, come on. And then this room becomes a challenge. Y'all need to stop. Like, for real? I will say this, it's funny to switch between certain characters back and forth. Because, like, the height difference. Okay. So, it's going to be fun. Say the least.
Bet you let it rip.
Alright, so noted. In his prism state, you can't whoop him with like ultimate. Like, you gotta be straight up prism. Geography. Geography. Geometry style. I thought all the lasers were going to turn in on me just because I ran it in on him, and I'm like, hey, yo, chill.
The show begins.
It'd be nice to sit up here and bang out some cheese with amber on him because of the fire, but at the same time, that's a lot of pausing and holding for the actual damage, which doesn't equal out to as much in this case as banging my head against a wall in this situation.
I'll protect us. Ha!
So we got lucky there in the fact that he didn't do enough damage to kill her. Because otherwise, wouldn't have been the worst, but oh. I'm in a lightning prism. I'm in a lightning prism. There's a laser in here. I'm in a lightning prism. What?
I'll protect us. Ha!
Are we free to keep beating you up? Okay. But what you about to do now? Aw, bro. Get back there. No, it's okay. It's good. I said it was good.
Steady as stone.
All right. See, the fact that you do that inside of a rune, where it's like, oh, okay, cool. and you still get your revive. I'm like, man's up out of here. Not like he's a hard fight, it's just annoying in its own right. He is like, hold on. So, at least you don't maintain any more health than what you get from stones back. So, the bright side. The fact that unlocked my levels right there. Also the fact that those levels just burst in like, hey, so you've been doing stuff. Hell. And I did a few more things. I probably would have just got 3 levels right there. That works out. It's funny. The one thing that I dislike about the domains is the fact that, like, if you press pause inside of the domains, it's like you want to leave a domain. Like, oh, because I want to access the menus for like photos after domain, because like the domains are nice looking places, but at the same time, like, I get it because they don't want you to be able to do the thing inside of there and be like, oh, I'm out here doing the thing, I'm switching my character, and they don't want you to have that misconception, and because you can't do it. I don't know, it's just one of those things that, like, when your world level increases, you gain more bountiful treasures, but the opponents roaming the world will also become stronger. Dope. All I needed to hear was more treasures. Considering the fact that, like, current grade stuff is like, it's doing it. Get there.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
The gliding champion Mondstadt. Uh-huh. Boy, when the adventurer quest stone chariot event didn't load in, and I was like, damn, did they close?
Add Astra.
Is that a part of an update? Yeah, y'all closing now?
Add Astra.
Let me find out. It's like, nah. Nah, I'm gonna need y'all to get away from here. Memory of roving gal. What is that? What do you? What are these? What do these things provide? I guess the next best thing would, or the next big quest. Which, probably thing, but your rights unknown. You do an event quest for Thistle? No. No. You came in. You ruined the fizzling. We're not fizzling anymore. We're doing things for blacksmith. We're gonna get the blacksmith unit. What's up, Joe? How are you doing? Meteorite of unknown origins have turned up. Lives of people down. As a guild member, you step up to the plate. Oh man, stepping up to the plate. On. You're tired. Nice. Hopefully the tiredness means. I'm Apple. To be seen. I know I could have just teleported here, but don't usually just. I figured, why not go check it? Random highlights on the ground.
We're in Springvale now. Catherine said that this is the closest impact site to the city.
Yes. The closest impact site to the city. But what is the furthest zone?
The situation looks even worse than we imagined.
Oh no, the area looks pretty nice. Oz, what are you talking about, sir? You see all the goodness here.
Ring the bells. Sound the trumpets. For the day of judgment is upon us. Rejoice, all ye who cry out for salvation. For the Prinzessin de Ertelung has come.
This princess lady seems really enthusiastic.
Yeah, she's very enthusiastic. Girl is so great for story. I guess. I like her. But I already knew that. Inspect 3 nearby victims. Can you be a victim of a meteor? Like, did the meteor land and just start robbing people? Come on now.
Dear mortals, in this dark hour, your Prinzessin permits you to forego the usual etiquette and simply relay your account of the matter at hand forthrightly.
I see. Due to the circumstances, just tell me what's going on.
Excuse me. Who are you?
You don't know? It's Fissel.
We come in peace, good sir. We were just hoping that you could reveal whatever you know about this poor victim's situation.
Man, if I was the guard and there was like a flying talking bird that was flying and talking and being a bird towards me, I wouldn't know how to feel. I'd just be sitting there like, hold on now, flying talking bird. What do you want? I'm sorry. I'm confused on what we're currently doing here, flying talking bird.
Wait! Stop! Let Paimon explain. We're from the Adventurers Guild. They commissioned us to come here and investigate after the meteor shower.
Ooh. Good job, Adventurers Guild. Making us come here and do it. They said, you gotta do that cleanup. You gotta find out what's really going on.
Oh, I see. Well, last night this fellow touched the meteorite, and then he fainted just moments later.
Played out. Looked like the meteorite hit them straight on.
So, however you plan to conduct your investigation, I implore you, do not, under any circumstances, touch the meteorites with your bare
But
hands.
I want to talk the meteorite with my bare hand. I want to touch the meteorite with my bare hand. Flying talking bird any worse than a flying talking emergency food? At least you know what you're getting into with flying talking emergency food.
What ridiculous remonstration is this? Is one not under the divine protection of one's Edelstein der Dunkelheit, and thus impervious to the trifling threat posed by this petty piece of black crystal?
My girl read the thesaurus like she be out here like, what's a good word that means the same thing as the, but isn't the? Ah, be out here with the thesaurus talking about some. I'ma find every ounce of alliteration that I can squeeze into a sentence in order to best describe it and let you know that I am better than now. Because that is definitely how she hidden with that.
On the contrary, main Fräulein, wise is the princess who is receptive to the sound advice offered by her subjects.
I see.
Is that so? Very well then. One shall proceed as advised.
Bird, your wisdom passes your age.
That goes for you too. Wise is the adventurer who is receptive to the sound advice offered by smart people.
First off, can we talk about how Paimon was like, let's dumb this down? Secondly, I like how she's like, yeah, what he said, basically.
Paimon never gets to talk like that. Oh, Paimon could get used to it though.
This girl here, Paimon could get used to it though. You could get used to up here dropping them gems. Alright, bet. Pull up with the wisdom then, Paimon.
You dare to parrot the parlance of the Prinzessin? What could one hope to comprehend of the lamenting of 1,000 dying worlds with the sagacity of a mere mortal?
Sagacity. Well, the sagacity of this mere mortal, laments dying worlds on pillows?
Perhaps it is better that you remain in blissful ignorance, for the burden of fate borne by the Prinzessin de Verurteilung would surely be too much for thy shoulders.
Girl, if you don't get up out of here, we working on this together. How about something? It'd be too much for your shoulders. You don't even know my shoulders. You just met my shoulders. Look at my shoulders. He wearing a shoulderless dress for out here with shoulders. And you gonna tell me she ain't got shoulders? She got shoulders. Man, a goddess from another world sat up here and thought she had so much shoulders that she had to send her to a different dimension. What you out here talking about? She got shoulders. Sweet the way, oh fair princess. Oh shoulders. Girl wilding out here. You don't know. You don't know. We done saved the galaxy. Okay, the city, but the galaxy.
Another victim.
Another victim? Like they were all just walking out here touching that meteorite together. My boy saw somebody on the ground. He was like, ooh, I wonder what this thing is. I wonder how he ended up on the ground. I'm gonna touch it myself. Oh.
Pray tell, O knight, what tragedy befell this unfortunate subject of mine?
Yes, yes. What tragedy befell him?
He's been sleeping all day and shows no signs of waking up.
Did he touch the meteorite? Are there any other symptoms besides sleep?
He did, and now he's fast asleep. Occasionally, he also sleep
I'm
talks.
pretty sure he was occasionally sleep talking before the meteorite. I don't think there's a meteorite out there that just randomly starts making people sleep talk, but what, out here like, yeah, that's space. All right, space rock. Oh yeah, free sun. And you just sitting there like, you good, buddy? He over there like knocked out, sleeping. Z's, touch the space rock. Don't touch the space rock.
Can't go on. Need to rest.
Rest. That's a feel right there. That's that big Drano right there. When your energy gets sucked out of you.
What's going on? Why is he saying that?
I feel like we've all been there a few times now.
His dark dream harbors a forbidden fruit, poised between the jaws of a ferocious beast. Woe betide the weak should they peer into its eyes, as black as a moonless midnight, for they shall surely be lured into the abyss.
My man out here with a forbidden fruit, he out here eating the gum-gums? Bro, he got the demon fruit on him? And you telling me he got the sleep fruit of anything? Because he knocked out. Or the sleep talk fruit, I guess. Since that seems to be the big symptom that you're attributing him getting since touching the meteorite.
Do you mean there's something luring him in his dream?
So does that mean we have to go into everybody that is having like this meteorite issue and then like defeat the meteorite within them just to be able to wake them up? Can't we just defeat the meteorite?
Though we have no evidence to prove it, Main Fräulein's intuition has never failed her before.
Her intuition's never failed her before? I mean, alright. Sounds like a good track record.
Well, let's keep investigating anyway.
It's fish. What's up, Ink? How you doing, broski? We will keep investigating. I like how the nuns pulled up out here strong. Like, this was a nun charity bake sale. They were like, hey, we gonna be there in a jiffy. Need some nuns? We got the nuns. We got nuns with buns.
Greetings. I am Sister Edna.
Sister
I am here to nurse the
Edna.
sick.
How you doing? I mean, how you doing? I'm here to nurse the sick, bet.
State your name at once, you heinous heathen of nefarious
You
nightmares.
heinous heathen of nefarious nightmares. My question is, how? How did you get that from the nun? How goes things with you? How goes the Genshin? I'm alright, I'm chilling. Genshin goes okay. I pulled a duplicate, but at the same time, I pulled a level 4 weapon. So I'm kind of sitting here like, I want to pull more, but I'm also at a point where I'm like,
My apologies. Main Fräulein was not addressing you. This man lying on the ground, has he spoken at all?
Who was she referring to if she wasn't speaking to her? How are things with you though, Ank? What's good?
I believe you said something about having to get back to work.
Yo, imagine being knocked out and like your only thought is, I gotta get back to the bag. I gotta get back to that paper. I gotta get to work. My man knocked out over here dying from meteorite poisoning. He got a cute nun out here servicing him. And he like, the bag. The bag.
The wine. The wine.
Or that. My boy out here might just be big drunk. Works in the wine business.
He seems to be sleeping deeply indeed.
Yeah? Okay. Good to know.
This is no ordinary dream. This man, he has been cursed.
Good chill. Bought some quick games. Nice, nice. What'd you get? No ordinary. I mean, I guess they're being cursed, but what's your grandiose idea for breaking this curse then?
Can't you just wake him up?
If only it were that simple.
I've tried. He awoke once for a brief moment, but quickly lapsed back into sleep.
When he awoke once, he's like, you know, that sleep stuff was good. I'm gonna go back to it. I don't think this man out here, really cursed. I think he just, needs some nap time.
Did he tell you anything while he was awake?
He said he dreamed he was on top of a mountain, and it was very cold.
My boy
there.
was out here eating a peppermint patty. He was out here talking about some... It feels like being on top of a mountain. He was like, oh yeah, I gotta take that first bite into that York peppermint patty.
Mountain cold.
Yes, mountain cold. Ground warm.
This has the trappings of a cruel, cold curse by a mountain-dwelling demon. Alas, one fears these demons have descended from their icy peaks and now covet the domain of the Spring Fairy.
The Spring Fairy? Aw, yeah. It's time to get the Spring Fairy out here. We gon' skip right past winter. We gonna have a good time. Everybody gonna be like, ooh, spring.
This is a most grave state of affairs. But fear not, for damnation is mine to dispense.
That's a very high honor right there. The dispenser of disparity.
Sorry to interrupt you folks. Do you have a moment to spare?
Sure. What's good?
Oh, hey, Drav. What's the
Right?
matter?
I can hardly get the words out.
Why can you hardly get the words out?
One of the meteorites struck the hill behind our village. Alan told everyone he was going to go see it for himself. And then, sure enough, he just ran off.
Alright.
You've seen how dangerous these confounded meteorites are. I'm afraid something may have happened to him. Could you come with me to find him and bring
Wait,
him
is
back?
Alan the terrible one? Because if Alan's the terrible one, let him touch the meteorite, and then we'll solve the problem for everyone else. If Alan's not the terrible one, fine.
Wait. So, big blazing rocks fall out of the sky, and all Alan's worried about is missing out on the action?
Yeah. But wouldn't you be worried about missing out on the action if giant rocks fell out of the sky too?
Exactly. Once we get that rascal back safely, he's due for the scolding of a lifetime, if you ask me.
Oh man, the scolding of a lifetime. That's such a threat. So good.
Paimon could not agree more. Let's go find that rascal and drag him back by the ears.
the hills behind the village. And I'm like, yep, we're just gonna keep spinning until it pops up. Because otherwise, they're gonna send us on a goose. I'm gonna follow the actual trail up there versus climbing. Look on the shield for Alan.
That's him!
That's him!
Alan, what the devil are you doing?
These slimes are so vicious! Do you think it has to do with the meteorite?
Well,
The hour of judgment has come. The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I see that we've stumbled into quite the engagement here. I like how he's just chilling there like, I'm not gonna blow up.
Eyes on me!
And it's fine. You know, he didn't need to. That gave us some time.
I thought I was going to die here.
Oh, okay. Probably a good reason why you shouldn't have just ran off.
You fool. What were you thinking? Gallivanting off on your own at a time like this?
How did he gallivant?
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
Okay, Alan's at least not the terrible. Like, come on now. There's one terrible villager that we all can agree on.
I sincerely apologize for the trouble Alan has caused for you all. I will make absolutely sure that he learns his lesson.
Why do you say that with such a grimace? What are you going to do to Alan? Maybe I didn't actually save Alan, but I've doomed Alan more than he was doomed before.
Yeah, next time you think about doing something stupid, think again.
That's some hell of advice right there, Paimon. Next time you think about doing something stupid, think again. Now, wait, hold up. You know, clearly it's that simple, right, guys?
Paimon's gonna go take a closer look. Huh? Princess, your vision is flashing.
Man.
Oh, could it be, perchance, that mine Edelstein der Dunkelheit portends the certain demise of this unholy hex of cold?
I like how that was just a chain of words at a certain point. He's like, my Dugenheimer. And I'm like, your Dugenheimer? Aw, yeah. Demise. Unholy hex of cold. Okay, cool.
Maybe? What kind of things does your vision react to exactly?
The profoundest of enigmas. The whispered secrets of the stars. Unholy hexes of demon bones and...
Why do I feel like her and the Riddler would get along really well? She'd be out here like, the profoundest of enigmas, and he'd be like, yes, Edward Enigma. They'd have like a whole Team Rocket kind of dynamic going on.
What? Why do you have to talk so funny all the time? Paimon doesn't understand.
Paimon, you wanna talk? You be out here third personing all the time. Talking about some, hey yo, Paimon was in there, and then Paimon was out there. But then Paimon had to sit up here and go get some weapons, so Paimon had to take a pylon.
Our apologies. Mein Fräulein is not well versed in the parlance of the common folk.
Ah, yes. The parlance of the common folk. That's so uppity.
Oh, so that's what you're for. To translate?
A translation bird.
I fear you misunderstand. I am no translator, but a humble conveyor of Main Fräulein's royal will. I would venture that what her vision is reacting to in this vicinity is, quite simply, elemental energy.
I mean, you say that, but you've been translating for her, so by technical terms, it is still something that you're doing.
Thank you, Oz. Those whose minds are muddled by the mundane matters of this woeful world are unable to fathom my noble intent as swiftly as thou art.
My noble intent? What is your noble intent?
So, there's elemental energy in the meteorite, and your vision flashes in response to it?
What a vision. Can you trace the elemental back to its source of the energy also respond in that fashion?
Paimon thinks probably yes. Anyway, no harm in giving it a try. Let's look for shards of meteorite using Fischl's vision. Clearing them away will help make the area less dangerous.
I like how they made this plan using Fischl's vision without, like, including Fischl. Even though she's over there, like, she's looking down on them, and they're up here like, yeah, but we can make these plans like we're on equal footing. From the map, you can view impact sites where meteorite shards are present. When you reach the affected area, the mini-map will show the approximate location of the individual meteor shards. Within the meteorite shards flows a certain energy which will resonate with a nearby character's vision, causing both light up and flash. Draw to a shard, the more intense the flash will become. Make good use of them. Make good use of this phenomena to effortlessly track down and salvage.
I believe we have found something.
Bird just fly. I just see bird wings. Okay, bird. There we go. I like how it's like, don't touch the meteorite. First thing we do, touch.
That seems to be the last of them. Do you think getting rid of them will help make things better for the Springvale villagers?
I mean, if they can't touch the meteorite full of energy that's knocking them out, then they can't harm can't come to them from it. So yes, definitely will make their life better.
The question is, are these shards of meteorite, which are infused with elemental energy, the true source of the calamity, or not?
Well, if they're not, then what do you think is?
Verily, I say, these meteorites are surely the source of the nefarious nightmares that assail my subjects. This I swear on my very sovereignty.
Shall we check with the villagers then? Also, he swears it. He swears it. I mean, that's how you know it's real.
Yeah, let's do that.
No. At top speed, we head back to the villager, hoping that they're all still awake and nobody wandered off and touched another meteorite. But knowing them, they probably did. It's like, come on now. They're villager. And I know you're like, how dare you talk to the villagers like that? Touch. Don't touch. Do I have to follow you all day? Imagine like Oz being the one saying, do I have to follow you all day? Because he feels like he would very much be the one, like, I'm the responsible one here. I'll look after the meteorites.
Edna! We got rid of the meteorite up on the hill behind the village. How are the victims doing now? Any better?
Paimon's excitement to see Edna. I relate, Paimon.
Bless you. Thanks to your efforts, 2 of the victims have already awoken.
Oh yeah, just getting rid of it from the area made them wake up. That's good news. That's good stuff right there. We gotta keep up the good work.
I'm so sleepy.
So sleepy. Oh man, didn't you just wake up from an 18-hour nap?
Great, so it did work.
Yeah, it worked.
I do hope you are able to dispose of the rest of the meteorites around the village.
The rest of the meteorites around the village? What you know that we don't know, and everyone else will wake up too.
This is wonderful news. It gladdens the heart.
Gladden. Ah yes, the Gladdinator. The Gladdener.
It is most gladdening indeed. Yet the news that I would be attending to this matter in person was surely the only guarantee that my faithful subjects ever needed of a felicitous outcome.
Ah yes. It was the only way to guarantee that we would actually get results if you came and did stuff yourself. You know what? I ain't even mad though, considering like most characters will sit up here and tell you to go do something, and then they won't come do anything about the something that they just asked you to do something about, and then it's like, well, why you ain't doing nothing? It's like, I did something. If anything, you could have did that. But hey, side quest, am I right?
Hey, you just woke up, right? And what were you dreaming about while you were asleep?
Maybe that's personal, Paimon. You know a man's dreams. A boy might be out here dreaming about being able to fly. Or, well, he might have a special gotcha unit that he's out here dreaming about, like, yes, yes, I shall pull her.
All I remember is that it was cold. I was walking along a mountain path. In the ice and snow, I think.
You have, like, snowshoes on? You have a coat? You have anything to, like, combat these elements and make life any easier for yourself?
So, just hiking in the mountains?
Oh, yeah.
Or were you supposed to have a destination?
Look at this man's eyes. He might as well not have no damn eyes. Like, his eyes... And I don't know if that's just because they're so zoomed out from him, but, like, all of his features are, like, very tiny. It's like, those images where you shrink the person's face in, and then they have, like, all that face, room, and then they have, like, a really tiny face.
I really don't know. In my dream, it felt like I wasn't in full control of my actions.
You weren't in full control? Oh, okay. So that's why you were cold. You didn't have the ability to dream up some snowshoes yourself for, like, a coat. I got you.
Then thou wert surely cursed, I say. Oh, wretched scourge upon this land.
A curse. Would it really be?
Well, whatever the case, what we do know is that getting rid of the meteorite shards is helping. So come on, guys. We need to redouble our efforts.
Imagine it has to be the exact meteorite that you touched, and then, like, they find every meteorite except for the one that one guy touched, and you're just sitting there forever sleeping like, they gonna find it one of these days. One of these days. Crisis deepen. See. One of these days, the event shop. I didn't even know. Alright, event shop. Old. Guide to freedom. Hold up, pause. Pause. Oh, these are talent level up cereals. So these are like items from domains. I was like, is this a weapon? Y'all go get this up out of here. Fun draft and alright. Fun draft and discuss this. I like how a majority of like the stuff relates back to Springvale, despite like Springvale being this tiny little village just on the outskirts of town. Or on the outskirts of the city.
Nothing but the breeze. The breeze of my...
And it's funny because it's like you could just imagine they're sitting there like, why does all the bad stuff happen to us? That note for Overwatch happening. I heard it might not from on
cold
chat.
beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
I don't know if people want war to happen, it could happen, and I could still go through with it. Yeah, I think the other person still has work to do.
Giraffe, how are things in the village now?
How are things in the village now? So yeah, literally I could hit people up after this and see what the is.
Ah, it's you again. A little better, thanks. Oh, and we owe it all to you.
You owe it all to... Wait a minute. Giving Paimon the credit?
That's great! Seems like getting rid of the meteorites is doing the
I like
trick.
how we just confirmed that while talking to the nuns, and we had to come over here and reconfirm that.
Traveler, your arrival is most fortuitous. Clearly, my noble ambition to protect the souls of this wretched world compelled you to seek me once more. Now, prepare to depart, for we are soon to meet with an envoy of mine further afield.
Oh yeah, it was totally what you just said. That's totally the reason I came over here. Your energy compelled me, so now we can go look for your envoy and further check for more meteorite.
Envoy? You mean a diplomat or something?
That's a lame, kind of lame sounding, kind of lame sounding. Gotta sit here and pull up with those envoys.
Ah, yes, let me fill you in here. Someone brought a message from the Dawn Winery saying that a lady there by the name of Adeline invites you to meet with her as honored guests of the
Honored
winery.
guests of the winery. I can only imagine what an honored guest of the wine would get.
Oh, we know Adeline. She's the head housemaid there, right?
Wait a bit. You just said you know her. Why are you questioning?
Ah, it seems that you and Adeline are already acquainted then.
I love how Chuni Miss Fish is. She very much has a nice personality. I think that they did some funny stuff with her.
Then it is my great honor to join you.
Hey, so can you really understand that princess when she's talking? Because Paimon can't seem to understand a single word.
Paimon's just kind of been going along with this whole thing. I understand but it's kind of hard to explain. That feels like one statement versus the two split statement.
All right.
My dear friends, it is time to move out.
Why does he sound like the world's saddest Optimus Prime? My dear friend, it's time to move out. Oh my god. That's funny.
Paimon hopes Adelind has made some tasty snacks to welcome her honored guests with.
I like how Paimon sat up here and hit that thinking pose, talking about some honorary guest. That means snacks, right? I hope she ain't wrong. Alright. So we gotta go give the old winery a good looking. Good looking at the winery. Over there at the winery, you could have a good drink. That's his version of, that's cool, in a sad voice. Right. I find it funny that I have a quest over here at the same time, and I'm like, let's come back for dailies. I'll just come back for dailies. Look at her. Look at this maid girl. Take that book, by the way.
Welcome to the Dawn Winery, dear adventurers. I'm Adelind, the head housemaid, and it is I who invited you all here.
It was you who invited us here. I find it funny, like, the lighting done on faces is, like, at a level where if they don't move the lips, you kind of can't really tell for certain characters. And that's how they get away with less, lip sync.
Thanks for the invite.
You are Adelind? Splendid. I am delighted to grant you the honor of joining me for afternoon tea.
She's the one making the tea. How you gonna... She invited y'all here. How you gonna be like, I am delighted to give you the honor of joining me for tea? What?
Dearest Adelind, on behalf of Her Majesty Miss Fischl, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and I, mein Fräulein's humble servant, thank you for inviting us.
There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Would you cut to the chase already? Your titles are so wordy it takes way too long to introduce yourselves.
I like how her problem is the titles, not the sentence structures, not anything else they've been saying, which she's acknowledged that she doesn't understand. She's like, no, the titles. Get rid of the titles.
My goodness, an adventurer of such distinguished status.
Yeah, very distinguished.
My pale-faced proselyte. How dare you interrupt a diplomat of the royal court in the middle of his speech?
My pale-faced proselyte. Well, inviting us over for tea. How did you call us? Has something bad happened? I like how the adventurer's like, I'm just gonna move past it.
In fact, one of our employees here at the Dawn Winery, a Mr. Hartman, fell victim to the meteorite incident in Springvale.
Mr. Hartman? I see.
I hear that you were the ones who disposed of the meteorites. Thanks to you, Mr. Hartman is now awake.
We are disposing of meteorites. Glad you heard about our legend.
We are in your debt. It is merely common courtesy that I should invite you over for tea. This aside, there is a separate matter which I should like to enlist your help with.
I like how it was like good news, good news, good news, and brick wall.
Aw, you're too kind, Adelind. We're really just doing what any other adventurers would have
I
done.
don't know about that. I feel like there are some adventurers that wouldn't have done that.
You may now kneel before your prinzessin and make effusive display of your thanks for the favor that I have generously shown to thee in thy winery ken. Take heart, my dear servants, for the glory of my majesty will flash eternal in the vale of springdom.
Flash eternal. Isn't that a bit of an oxymoron? Yeah? Yeah?
Oz, hold off on the translation. Paimon wants to have a try this time. So what she's trying to say is, you're welcome?
I like how Paimon was like, I'ma try it. You're welcome? Even then, she was still like, I'm not sure, but I feel like she's saying you welcome.
I applaud your powers of comprehension, my dear Paimon. You decipher mein Fräulein's royal utterances with remarkable ease.
Good job, good job. What is it that you need help with?
The business of the winery reaches not only to all of Mondstadt, but to all the corners of Lua, too. Some of our workers do regular deliveries back and forth between the two regions, a single round trip taking several days in
It's
total.
a crazy amount of trippage. Alright.
2 of our delivery staff were due back yesterday, but as of this moment, I still have no contact from them at all. I worry that they became trapped somewhere when the meteorite struck.
That'd be tragic.
The winery is short-staffed at present, and I cannot afford to look for them myself. As audacious as it may be, all I can do is ask you for assistance.
I don't think anybody would actively be like, oh man, Adeline, the head housemaid, why are you not going to search for these people of the winery? I don't think anybody would bat an eye and say that. I feel like, you know, somebody be like, Deluke, why aren't you going to find these wine people? Like, that's a more reasonable jump, but like, Adeline, you're out here being reason, fam.
Okie dokie. Don't you worry, Adelind. We're expert people finders.
We're expert people finders. Can that be like on the resume or something?
Wonderful. I suggest you begin by asking around at Stonegate. All delivery staff pass through there on their return from Liyue. There were 2 carts in total, and the workers' names are Fritz and Ben.
Fritz and Ben? Aw, man, we gotta find Fritz and Ben. They're like the most important workers. Do everything in our power to find them. Don't worry, we'll find them. Head for the Stone Gate. Stone Gate. Yeah. Know where that is. All the cool there. Have a tell. Right on top of it. Job. We're out here. Going up to the Stone Gate. Let me re-equip that mission back on. That's the terrible part of having thing right where you be. They will unequip it. Gotta teleport it. Alright.
Hello. We're looking for 2 Mondstadt cards, both loaded up with wine. Have you seen them?
We're looking for some wine. That's a good place to start. You know, not that we're looking for the people. We're looking for the wine. Up, TK. How are you doing, bud? Goes on.
Sorry, I don't think so.
Like, if anything, the wine would be the first thing to come up missing in this situation, and the people would still be there like, oh, yeah.
Okay, then. We'll keep asking around.
I'll keep asking around just in case somebody sees. No. Possibilities. Oh, this man looked like he was jumping people in line out here on the side of the road. You know, you wanna see this old man? He looked like he a wine fiend.
Hello. Have you seen any Mondstadt merchants traveling through here? You know, the ones with all the wine?
Good, she just got through grinding. Nice. Not mine. How's the Genshin going? Okay. Genshin's. You guys grinding for?
I am afraid I have very poor eyesight. I'm not the right person to ask.
Because he has poor eyesight. That's what the wine bandit would want you to think. So he would think, so that you would think that he can't see the wine. But you don't have to see wine to drink wine.
Oh, okay then.
I see. These are. I'm gonna. Oh, you're the last person? I thought it was gonna be the little lady for some reason.
Hello. We're looking for a couple of cards, originally from Mondstadt. Have you seen
I like
them?
how she started cutting the wine part out of there.
From Mondstadt, you say? You know, I think I did see one pass through here.
Really? Which way did it go?
Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, it was going towards Mondstadt.
Well, that's quite the answer right there. Which way was it going? No? It's Mondstadt.
Thanks, mister. Now to chase down that cart.
Alright, buddies. Here in trail. Is that them? Are they right there? Man. Think. They were just right here. Wait, that's a
Yikes.
chest.
There are so many of them.
It's a chest. We don't sleep on those. It's not that the meteorites had threatened them, it was the ice monsters. Wow! And to think that we were blaming the sky this I'll be it. Sky. tell now that you like to be bombarded with damage.
Back at ya.
Cause like they just stand there and they open their stupid mouths like, I love it when they hit me now. I'm like, all right, flower guy. Like, but if you don't hit me in the mouth, I'm gonna sit up here and raid you with pellets. See, I'm not trying to let the ogre appear and like get in on this action. That's why I didn't push it at first. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Phew. Scared me half to death. Thanks so much. If you hadn't happened to be passing through this way, I would have been a goner for sure.
Aren't you the same small-faced guy that we just saved a second ago? Or are you his small-faced twin?
So, which one are you? Ben or Fritz?
I like how even Paimon's like, who are you? No.
Huh? I'm Ben. How did you know my name?
We're not just passing through. We're your official search party. Once again, one that I feel like should have been one line, but hey.
Per Adeline's wishes, we came here specifically to find you and ensure your well-being.
You know, if we can't ensure your well-being, then how will we ensure anybody's well-being?
I suppose she must have started worrying because of the long delay.
Yeah, that's usually what we get somebody to worry.
I'm afraid that Fritz's cart is stranded out on the main road between Dewall Marsh and Stone Gate. It got hit by a meteorite, so...
Well, dang. To think that the meteor did take somebody.
Anyway, we agreed that I'd finish the delivery and then bring someone back to fetch him. I just hadn't factored in the part about getting ambushed by monsters along the way.
Factored in the part about being ambushed by monsters. With the world that you live in, I would always factor that in, my boy.
I really hope Fritz is okay. With me getting delayed here, the poor guy's been out there a long time. Now, I keep worrying that the same thing will have happened to him. Can you guys go bring him to safety?
I just imagine that boy being hungry out there, chilling, talking about some, hello?
Between Stonegate and Dihua Marsh,
yeah.
Right?
Alright. I'm back to find him. Move out my way. I'm looking for Fritz. Fritz.
Ready, steady, go!
Ish elf.
Let's dance!
What's up, babe? How are you doing, buddy? What's going on with you? That moment when you just jump off of a bridge and then you like, wait, wings, activate. And your wings don't want to activate. Like it's a giant pain. I don't know how I still haven't gotten this one. Like, the obvious answers go my way up there. But... for some reason, I just haven't. Not much, dude. Doing good. Just dropped the contract in at work. Picked up some stuff for tomorrow night. now, just chilling. How are you doing? How's the Genshin? Alright, chilling. Genshin's been pretty cool part. What's tomorrow night? / congrats on dropping the contract. Yeah, got a duplicate tonight for one of our units. We finished a major mission that upgrade our work, and I don't know, having fun with the new quest. And TK. First day of work, my job's night shift, so I probably won't be around as much.
Lead the way, my pale-faced proselyte, for a sharp pain now afflicts mine Ogda Verurtala.
This girl. Great. Night shift. You missed. Hopefully tomorrow goes well.
Is the guy on the floor sleeping?
If that's Fritz with the outfit, yo, Ben got cheated. But I'm pretty sure that that's Fritz on the ground.
I believe so. I've tried everything, but he won't wake up.
Who are you, mysterious Kung Lao? Actually, can we pull mysterious Kung Lao?
Looks like he touched the meteorite, just like the others.
Man, look like he about to throw some hands. Body probably not gonna be the hours. Ah, yes, the hour.
If by meteorite you mean the rock that struck the cart, worry not. I have dealt with that already using my magic.
If by meteorite you mean the rock that hit the cart, yes, very much I do.
But by others, do you mean to say there are others who have fallen into a similar slumber?
Yes. There are others that have fallen into similar. Like to meet them?
One has witnessed with one's own Ogda Verurtalung the nightmarish slumber that proceeds forth from the Valley of Demon Bone. It has caused great suffering for the humble peasants in the Vale of Springdom, many of whom still battle this wretched affliction even as we speak.
In other words, yes, there are other people who are suffering from this currently, even still now inside of Springdoom. Springvale. Springing Doom.
As Main Fräulein most eloquently describes, we have just come from Mondstadt, where many people have also fallen into an unwaking sleep. Their symptoms are identical to those of this poor gentleman here.
Poor gentleman here, who just happens to be from the place that we just left, where most of the people are. You know, it's very interesting in its own right.
Is that so? It appears these meteorites really made quite an impact.
They made quite an impact. I see.
Seems this guy is dressed like a winery worker. And we've already met Ben, so this one must be Fritz.
I like how that's the deduction there. You know, this must be Fritz. He looks like he sells wine.
Given that worker's attire has precious few distinguishing features, I must conclude that Paimon is blessed with exceptionally acute eyesight.
Oh yeah, exceptionally acute eyesight. That's the only way you could determine that this is Fritz.
Actually, Paimon's eyesight is normal. Paimon just has a really great memory. You're right, though. His clothes don't really stand out that much. Especially not compared to this guy over
Right. Boy, if there was anybody to notice their clothes right now, Yo, look at my man's right here. He got the breeze blowing between the back of his hat, just showing shimmering curtains. And bro, if there was the outfit to wear, that's an outfit right there.
And by this guy over here, you
Yeah.
mean me.
Who are you?
Yep. Paimon's never seen anyone dressed quite like you before.
That hat is quite unique. Those bows are quite beautiful.
I am a vagrant from Inazuma. I had just stopped to assist this poor gentleman when you turned up.
How convenient.
Are you investigating the aftermath of the meteorite
We
strike?
are! What gave us away?
Yeah, we were sent to help out.
Come on, Paimon. Letting him get there himself.
I am Fischl, Prinzessin de the Ertelang, responding to the cry of my people in their hour of need.
I like how my boy, he just had to sit through that. And she's like, in their hour of need. And it's like, but you came to a whole part of the world. Like, you're not even in Mondstadt anymore. Those would be your people.
I am Main Fräulein's humble familiar, Oz the Raven.
And Paimon is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius' best friend.
An honorary knight of Knights of Best Friend. I feel like you said that wrong, Paimon. An honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius' best friend.
Oh? Then you must be said honorary knight of said Knights of Favonius.
Yeah. True guild.
Behold my people, your beloved sovereign in the flesh. Do not despair, for judgment by thundering retribution is nigh, and it shall surely purge the seeds of nefarious nightmares that now sow chaos across the land.
So you're going to this with thunder and ensure that cleanse the land of these meteorites so that this nightmare is no longer a thing for people. At the same time, it sounds like you just want to hit people with lightning.
Excuse me?
I like how he just outright goes, what you talking about?
Don't mind her, just, let her do her thing.
She's a good egg. Really? Oh, okay. That's a good way to describe her.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Really just gonna walk up in on this situation on us standing around a body and then accuse us of doing something? Sir, clearly just taking a meteorite nap.
Oh, great. Good thing you're here, Mr. Millilith. This guy's fast asleep, and he won't wake up.
Alright.
Ah, it appears this is now in the hands of the Millilith. In which case, I am no longer needed.
Like how he's like, it's time to dip.
It was truly a pleasure to meet you all. I have other matters to attend to now, so I shall take my leave.
What matters have to it?
Adventurers, I wish you every success in your endeavors.
Appreciate you. Nah, you're the killer. I vote Face Apple. Sir, I clearly killed nothing.
Bye-bye.
I like how we didn't get his name. Also, bye-bye.
So, what happened was, we came here looking for someone and found them.
We came here looking for one.
Thank you all for your cooperation. This victim is now in the care of the Millilith, and we will escort him safely to the disaster relief station.
Now how will you awake him?
Disaster relief station? You mean like a big tent with guards outside?
That seems like what he's talking about.
Correct. We have established a disaster relief station at Wangshu Inn. where the unconscious victims of the meteorite strike can receive due medical
Oh, so
attention.
you do know it. Good. Handing over the body. You didn't report it. I'm currently reporting it, sir. It's not sus if you're in the middle of reporting.
A wise decision by the Millilith.
The Millilith.
Paimon can't stop worrying about poor Fritz. We should really go check up on him.
I guess.
I suppose I shall deign to join you for one further excursion.
See, like, the question is... looking after Ben, though. Like, we're out here like, oh yeah, we gotta go check on Fritz! Ben was just in as much danger. Watching you. I know. Currently. If you guys are having fun with the stream, good. Didn't know there's more Genshin in the series. So it's before this. Also your oyster hunt. So yeah. Remember, don't get spaced. Nothing sus, but sus. Milky flower. My new habit has to be to like just run up to everything and like few of it at a time, because I can't tell you how much stuff is like, oh man, you need that, go find it, and it's like, I don't want to upgrade this character anymore.
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
Welcome. Take some seafood. I see. Go for it again. They'll actually with us. Get our girl. Oh. Oh. Skyrider. Hellbringer of Dawn. Hellbringer of Dawn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, a Diona. We got a Targtalia. A Targtalia. That's cool. That's also our first 5-star. We get a bloodstained sword. I like how we were out here searching for duplicates, and the game was like, nah. Nah. I said, nah. Sit down. You don't get it. I wonder if I should sit up here and use my Genesis to actually go.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Can never quite seem to
Not
get my
like I'm going to
landlights
use
back.
anything else. I'm having that big debate. I want a dupe. Also, give me. Did I get? I got a Tartaglia. Tartaglia. And I got a Diona. Dinanan. So I've got everything
wanna trade
featured on this
tactics, I'm
pack
always
except for Baidu. Which I have her. That was a good pull, though.
Yep. Same situation as in Springvale.
I'm happy with it. For pull it again, I might as well.
This cruel curse of cold spreads without mercy. Oh, heaven on high, tell us how we have angered you so.
By angering it so?
Hey, keep your voice down. There are a lot of people here.
Might I suggest we make some inquiries and see where it takes us?
Yeah, suggest those inquiries. Screw it. Why not? Not like going to sit up here and have the amount of gems. Do a crazy amount of pull on the other pack. Fingers crossed. Skyrider's sword. Hellbringer's Dawn. Alright. Sacrificing. Raven's Bow. Thrilling Tales of a Dragon Slayer. Emerald Orb. Bow. Magic Guide. Sword Rider Sword. Hey! That's what we looking for! That's what we want! We want those! 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 Well, we've officially pulled everything on the pack. And while I would love to pull for another one of her, one, you know how this game goes. And two, you know how them stones go. Oh no. Once I'm done with the million of things, I might have to draw Miss Fish. Be dope. That'd be a cool drawing. I do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes for my second dupe today. Well, first dupe for her. Second dupe. First dupe. Also, cat. We can Bissell, and we can have another dupe today. Griffin Burns. I'm not gonna play. Like I know who. You're a bow user as well. Alright. We're going home. We're going home. Oh, except for the fact that we can't go. Because we have to talk to this guy.
Halt! Who are you?
Hi, I'm Apple.
We've been commissioned by the Adventurers Guild to investigate the meteorite strike. Do you mind if we take a quick look at this victim?
The new 5-star boy is actually really good. He's a bow user, but he can switch with melee. What do you do? Yeah, I did his trial. He's okay. Interested. It'll be nice to see what he does.
I see. Very well, adventurers. You may take a look.
Right. I'm glad that that's all it took. Why does man looking? Why does man out here inside like a baseball team? Like, you ever get laid out and you just chilling inside of a baseball tee?
Paimon wonders what he's dreaming about. Probably that one about the mountain and the ice and snow.
Imagine they're all having the same dream and they're all there together.
Fritz does not appear to be here. Let us keep looking.
Time. You know, you all have that same dream together and everybody pops up. Yo, in this part right there. Yeah, I remember that part right there, bro. That was crazy.
It's another sleeping victim.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you. But I love that you get notification at the update in the chat. Uh-huh. Pick a chat. In that chat. No, but I have gotten blacked out drunk and woken up in a dugout during a baseball game. I mean, sounds like your days managing a baseball team, Joe.
His soul is in anguish, ensnared by 1,000 thorns. His suffering is pitiable. May he soon know peace at last.
Are you asking for his death?
Peace at last? Surely you don't mean...
Main Fräulein simply wishes him a speedy recovery. Beyond this, there is no hidden meaning to her words.
No adding, people. They gotta be subtracted. You gotta minus them. We don't need no notifications. Minus these fools. If they wanted to be inside the party chat, they should have planned it. They should have RSVP'd earlier.
Come on, Fritz. Where are you?
Party chats are... No, party chat. Just at all. But newer party chats are stupider. Who we minusing? Oh no. Have to get that
Another sleeper.
big money. Another sleeper. You're walking from tent to tent of these tents full of people who've been effective, and you're like, another sleeper. I wonder what happened to him. I wonder indeed.
Most unfortunate. Crucified to a cruel cross of calamity by barbaric blades born of some baleful blasphemy.
That's a lot of bees. Barbaric blades born of some baleful blasphemy. Boy. I need to put official on like a fucking track. Like, this girl, she go in. She go beep 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 bop beep 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 beep.
There is but one means of awakening those who slumber, and that is to rain down thundering retribution.
Once again, if I was the dude just laying there, I'd sit up here and pop out in my sleep so hard because I just heard somebody talking about you gotta hit them with some thunder. Like, that's terrible. You out here having a nightmare and you stuck in an infinite sleep, and then somebody's like, I'm gonna shock him back awake. Ain't she great? Oh, she amazing.
Precisely, main Fräulein. If we dispose of the meteorites, the sleepers will be sure to wake.
They surely will.
This is so weird. That Millilith guy promised he was gonna bring Fritz here, didn't he? So why can't we find him anywhere?
He snuck off with Fritz. My boy had a secret agenda.
Let's go see what the innkeeper has to say.
Will be spitting lines longer than Goku Black. Oh, don't you dare be telling lies. No, Goku Black still the king of having god doggone 3-hour-long monologues talking about some filthy sands out here, thinking that alluded to the idea of perfection. But I am Rose, the one who has risen up to the top. By being an imposter, I shall lay claim to this land. And furthermore, it's like, this man just say furthermore? No, don't furthermore me, sir. You know how further you have gone into this statement?
Excuse us, have you seen anyone come in that looks like an ordinary worker from Mondstadt?
No, just an ordinary worker. He's just trying to take it slow. Goku Black said one sentence, and that took 3 episodes. Right.
Yeah, the Millilith arrived with several new victims not long ago. Due to the limited capacity in the tent, I had to place the new arrivals in the upstairs guest room.
Oh, okay. So, I guess the question is, why didn't you place the first batches of the guest room and place the leftovers in the tent? But, you know, I guess it makes sense.
Okay, well, could you give him a message when he wakes up? Tell him he needs to get back to the Dawn Winery as soon as possible, and let Adeline know that he's safe and sound.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if he gets back there, she'll know that he's safe and sound, but...
I will be more than happy to. And if I may be so bold, adventurers, I too have a request for you.
I like how this is a trade-off. It's like, you got a request from me, I got a request for you. Okay. Dude, what up?
Please tell us,
what is troubling you?
Pray tell of thy troubles, that one might better understand them.
I understand from the Millilith soldiers that you are investigating the meteorite.
We are.
This made me wonder. Perhaps my friends from Mondstadt have already found a means of curing the victims.
I mean, yeah.
From what we've seen so far, all you need to do is get rid of the meteorites and the sleepers wake back up again.
Probably shouldn't have told that, though, because, you know, you tell somebody just get rid of the meteorites, then they go out and they try to get rid of the meteorites, then they touch them, and now you're all just sitting there like, we got more sleepers.
Is that so? Then, if I understand you correctly, the meteorites are the cause of the victims' unconsciousness?
They are.
Yep.
In that case, I would like to enlist your services in that regard. Do you think you can dispose of the meteorites in the vicinity of the inn?
I could totally get rid of the meteorites that are chilling out here. But now, do you want me to just get rid of the meteorites that are out here loafing around and taking up precious space? Or do you want me to get rid of the meteorites that are guests as well? Like, it's okay, I don't have any problem kicking out guests. I know that you're running a lovely hotel here, and you can't have meteorites just, like, bullying up on people and knocking them out. If we can find them, we can get rid of them. As long as you can tell us the location of the meteorite.
Oh, wonderful. You have my gratitude.
Okay. So we good? Good to go?
Keeping this crane secure is
I like how the meteorite all the way downhill. And my boy like, yeah, he messed up. I need help killing some bosses for it'd be nice.
What is that?
This meteorite is way bigger than the others.
Oh. Salvaging meteorites, you must first defeat opponent. Meteorites advance your salvaging progress. Stray too far from the meteorite remains, and your progress will not. You do not reach max salvage progress within the time when salvage fell. Meteorites emit element, opponents. Element attacks to create reaction that will remove the element enhancement monster them and salvage.
Not bad.
I love how you just hip screen, right? Oh, I got this man saying roll. Let me get in there. Let me get in. Like, we even told you to come in here. I was hoping he would actually drag her. Come on, buddy. Alright. The fact that we have to stay absolutely encircled, beat them all up, and like stepping out for even a second is like, yeah, that might as well be solid reset. I gotta beat these guys a lot more strategically. Pop that man, pop that man, pop him. Good air, bro. I like how it looks like it. Yeah, I was like, I don't even think you would need to defeat all of them at that point.
Let's see if there's any more bits left.
At that point, that was like, oh, just defeat one more and you got it. Guys? Oh, there you are. Meteorite!
The Fatui? What are they doing here?
Oh. Oh. Hold up. We didn't sign up for this.
You can't run. Have a good night, Shun.
Man came in dashing, talking about some fist. Hammer. Fist. Hammer. Hammer fist.
You can't run.
My boy.
Steady as stone.
Let's end this quickly. I see through you. Don't be a killjoy.
All right, we gotta bash some faces. They're not that threatening, but like, nonetheless, having all three of them on you at once is like, the dick.
Let's end this quickly.
Let's end this quickly indeed.
Almost.
That's cheating.
I like how she's like, that's cheating.
Bet you can't keep up
Shoot,
with me.
I don't think he cared, my dear. My boy got a big hammer. He ain't gotta care. In fairness, I wish we had a big hammer too. That'd be great.
This doesn't end here. Harbinger's nearby. You'll get what's coming to you soon enough.
I like how they have like a whole after fight scene section for them where they're like, yeah. You know what? This don't end here. We after that power is like, okay.
So the Fatui are investigating the meteorites as well? Even the This is too strange. We need to be extra cautious.
As you should around a weird meteorite.
The seeds of nefarious nightmares appear to have taken firm root. Though my magic arrow of midnight purges them in an instant, they return with a vengeance.
No.
It would make a mockery of the majesty of the Prinzessin de Verurtelung.
Indeed, main Fräulein. Despite our best efforts to dispose of the meteorites, they continue to fall relentlessly in each corner of your vast domain. In which case, I fear...
What do you fear now?
The strikes are happening faster than we can get rid
There
of
we
them.
go. We need to find another solution.
I, Fischl von Luftschloss Nofedort, have traversed 1,000 worlds. And yet never before have I faced such a formidable foe.
I remember they had her say her name the first time we interacted with her, but God, that's a mouthful of a name. Von Lucifalus Nam 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 Nerfadurf.
This menace is neither monster nor magic. It is a curse, I say. A curse has been placed upon the mortal realm.
Every time she says a curse, I think about The Simpsons. When Abe is like, evil! And he's talking about the swirly pigtail. Not even name. Sir. Sir. What is a real name anyways? It's just something that they use to track you. Man, if somebody wanted to sit up here and be like, their name is Popo, I don't think you should have a Nah. Because imagine somebody pull up and they say their name is Popo and they really is Popo though. Like, Mr. Popo.
A curse?
Such a foul curse could only arise as a consequence of the continuous cries of unanswered longing, lost amidst the unpredictability and impermanence of fate.
Ah, yes. The cries of wanting for stuff and, you know, being fateful.
How very tragic. Is this the inevitable fate of mankind? It grieves me greatly, no matter how many times I hear of it.
Don't be grieving on the bird now. Birdman was out here just trying to have a good time, and then everybody was like, let's get sad up in here.
Paimon didn't quite get the part about the thing being lost inside the other thing, but basically, these meteorites are a curse?
I mean, that's what she's been trying to say this whole time. Man, you telling me this isn't a Goku Black paragraph? Nah, you said she had longer paragraphs than Goku Black. I'll admit they're equal. But we ain't gonna play like Goku Black ain't got paragraphs this long, if not longer.
Were they not a curse upon humanity, why then should they send humans into slumber? To be lost twixt life and death in an unending dream. 'Tis the most dreadful fate imaginable for any living being.
Yeah, Oz retelling the story. Ain't that basically what Zamasu was there for at a certain point? Yeah. Goku Black, yeah. Goku Black out here like, for dominance in the ability to rain upon you terror and get your energy. Zamasu is just over there. We gonna destroy some stuff. My power has ascended to Rose. His hair pink. He gonna blow some stuff up. At least shut up. No, I'm saying Zamasu was the Oz of the two. Thomas, hey bro, let me sum this up for y'all. What fist they be? The nightmare affecting the sleeper. Is it really a curse?
We must underestimate the magnitude of this matter no more. I fear this sinister force can withstand even the sum of all of our powers combined.
Said the sinister force. I thought she said the sinister four. I was like, oh dang. They broke up and they were like, we were going to subdivide and go into a different game. We don't have time for Spidey no more.
Traveler, fetch me the one fated to face this fearsome foe.
Fetch you the one fated to fight this foe. Are we not the ones fated to fight this fearsome foe?
And who might that
Right.
Main Fräulein is of the opinion that one with the requisite expertise should be summoned to deal with this matter. She wonders if you know of any person skilled in the undoing of curses.
The undoing of curses. I'm not sure.
Paimon can't think of anybody either. Maybe we should just go ask Catherine.
Oh yeah, that seems like a good plan right there. Are they gonna... No. They're not gonna do the thing. I love how they're like, hey, go on this quest. Meanwhile, the quest. Hey, bro, let me show you about this quest. Let me tell you about this quest. This quest is like 900 days long. The god of all quests out here. I'm a yeah. And apparently, you gotta talk to Catherine. I'm like, wait, why were you gonna join in before the Catherine part? And it was like, time. My time has come. Alright, talk to Catherine. Yo, can we talk about how Amber's legs be getting gone, though? Like, everybody's legs probably be getting gone, but dang, bro.
Catherine, the hour of destiny is upon you. I have invoked the sacred covenant between us, and now you must respond to the call.
Catherine's secret unit that's going to solve this? Bet. I've been asking for her since day one.
Let me see. Are you saying you require an
Yes.
assistant?
Whoa! She got it in one! Catherine must be super smart.
Dare doubt Catherine, Paimon? Know anyone with expertise in dark magic?
Unfortunately
Dark
not.
Macid?
Though I do know of an astrologist. As it happens, the traveling astrologist Mona is currently in Mondstadt. Do you know her?
Mona, you say? Oh, I'm familiar with her work. I feel like Ning be putting in that legwork.
Never mind. Please wait here a moment. I will see if she is available.
We get to meet a real-life astrologist.
Don't make me switch characters just to figure out about that legwork. A moment later. Legwork!
You seem frantic. What's the matter?
Mona, I'd like to introduce you to some adventurers from the guild. They've run into some problems and we're hoping that you, with your astrological abilities, may be able to resolve them.
Or just possibly.
Were they now? Good call. I'm pleasantly surprised that they've heard of the astrologist of the century.
I'm presently surprised that I've heard of the astronomer of the century too.
So, you must be the one who needed my help.
Why, hello.
Come on then, give me the lowdown. I may be willing to offer my skills. It all depends on the situation.
I like how she's like, give me the lowdown. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, she...
Astrology is an ancient and mysterious art. If your problem is a banal one, you can count me out, as I have better things to do.
Oh. Oh, damn. Oof.
So, here's what's happened.
Okay. Paimon fills Mona in. What happened?
And all of this was caused by the meteor shower. This I was not expecting.
I will say, I love how they like shorthand it to fill in new characters. So like you don't have to sit there and still be like, uh-huh.
The darkness consumes every corner of the land. And in the fading twilight, only the Prinzessin and her retinue still stand.
What's up, fanboy? How are you?
Ms. Mona, your means are most crucial to our ends.
Huh? Are you all together?
Yes,
then?
yes we are. We're confusingly all together.
I am Fischl von Luftschloss Nofadot, Prinzessin der Verirrtelang, and I hereby extend to you the great honor of joining my retinue.
You know, I'm surprised she didn't mess that up. How's you? I'm alright. How are you doing?
Prinzessin der Verirrtelang. I'm sorry, which nation are you a princess of?
Well, dang, Mona. Way to just put her out there on that spot.
I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the Imanachai.
Watch she sit up here and debunk this right now.
The in my what, Reich?
In my what? Oh, huh. Alright.
Alas, precious few mere mortals know of the Imanachai. Oh, mere mortal? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? I am a highly accomplished astrologist, thank you very much.
I like how she's like, I need your help, but also let me insult you.
Just give me 1 second with my scry glass. Then we'll see where exactly this homeland of yours features in your personal history.
Ooh.
Ms. Mona, I humbly beseech you to refrain from probing the question of Main Fräulein's homeland. Revisiting the tragic tale of that world's demise always causes her much anguish.
Good one is to get her out of that conversation, because like otherwise, Mona was about to bust that bubble open.
Surely a wise mage such as yourself can sympathize with a princess's grief for her lost kingdom.
No, but...
No. He's like, y'all got me, I guess. Sorry to interrupt, but work is our priority.
Yes, you're quite right. So, the goal here is to get all the sleepers to wake up. Am I
Yes,
right?
that is a goal here.
Understood. All right then, don't you worry. I will lend you a hand.
I appreciate that.
First things first, though, we need to get out of the city. There's too much magical disturbance here. Let's head somewhere where the ley line flow is a little smoother.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. We gotta be smooth with. Mona's something else. And then, like, the fact that her and Fish will have, like, a little beef. I think it's funnier. One of these days, Timmy. One of these days. Sexy. But thank you. I appreciate you acknowledging my...
I'll race you there.
You know, I try. I know why I didn't just see if there was a landmark. Yeah, that. Stop game. Good.
Get ready for the
Y'all ready?
gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Those little clouds.
Wide open space, clear sky.
Fairish.
This will do nicely.
Yeah.
I will now begin the process of hydromancy. Stay back and do not impede my vision.
What would impede your vision? Like, in all honesty, if you need us to stay out of the way and not do anything.
Whatever it was you just did, it looked awesome.
She says as she looks at the traveler.
Oh, astral emissary, have thine eyes now discerned the secrets of the stars?
Yeah, what did you find out?
How strange. I've never seen this before.
It's interesting that they bring Mona into this conversation because, like, yeah, she is an astral wizard and, like, while, like, not in the same exact realm, meteors do have to do that. So it's like, huh, okay, cool. I see what y'all did there.
The divination shows that these meteorites came from someone's constellation.
Someone's constellation. Okay. That seems interesting.
Constellation? But they don't have anything to do with real astrology, do they?
What's up, Callie? How are you doing?
That's what most people tend to think, but I've studied astrology for a very long time, and I know a few things about them that you might not.
Oh, yeah. So inform us, then.
The stars that make up a constellation, the Stella Fortuna, are genuine celestial bodies in the depths of space. They are not simply notional. The strange thing is that they turned to meteors all of a sudden and fell from the sky. Why this happened, I am not yet sure. I need some time.
Happy to see. Appreciate that. What'd you get into today?
A curse! A wretched curse, I say.
It says a curse, but yeah, Mona's out here like, we don't know any reason for like a constellation just to drop and.
A curse?
Got home from work. Nice. Went well. I'm alright. Just chilling.
I, too, have journeyed to the stars, gazed beyond the veil of darkness, and glimpsed a shred of the truth. There, I saw a world cursed by human malice.
I like how Paimon's just so over this. Like, she's just floating there, holding her head like, oh, okay, yeah.
Only one who died the most agonizing of deaths could leave behind such a vengeful spirit.
That's so.
We must interrogate the population, find the doer of this diabolical deed. The one who created this sinister specter is the true killer.
The true killer. But nobody's died yet.
Sorry, I'm not quite following you. What curse and what killer?
Right?
Don't take every word she says too literally.
Here is McFlatty. Oh no.
What's going on here? Why are the Traveler and Paimon frantically winking at me?
Is of enthusiasm. Of story.
Oh, I understand.
I like how that instantly turned her perspective. She's like, you know you right.
Thou dost? Marvelous! The astral emissary understands at last.
Your print that Joe made you got there finally? Nice. What'd you get?
Mutual understanding is the crucial first step towards effective teamwork. Welcome to the team, Mona.
You are hereby appointed as an honored servant of the Prinzessin. Unleash thy power in service of our solemn duty to dispel this darkness once and for all.
All I can imagine is her being like, servant? Get up out of here.
Honored? You should feel honored to have found me. Without me, you'd be doing 10 times the work for half the results.
Oh. I mean, that's what I read her as saying. Don't start no beef with me over that statement. It all right.
Paimon likes you, Mona. You seem like the real
You like
deal.
the real deal. Are you saying that Fish doesn't seem like the real deal?
Well, I'm glad you agree. Feel free to keep the compliments coming. With my astrolabe, I have ascertained the trajectory of fate. Next, I'll calculate the locations of the fallen meteorites for you. I need to look into the constellation issue in more detail. In the meantime, let me know ASAP if you find anything else out.
What? You'll be out here working, figuring it out, and you know, we'll searching. Teamwork. You're a star, Mona. Thanks so much.
Don't worry about it. As far as the astrological aspect goes, this will be a piece of cake.
We did it! Or we did another part of it. Guys conceal water. The confetti. Buddy.
I'll race you there. I'll race you there.
Look, our fire gems are still lit. Kay has control. So many quests. Not my fault I have so many quests if I try to knock them out. And then somebody's like, let me join to come do missions. Like, I'm doing my quest. What do you mean, how am I liking her? I f***ing had her. You're working hard on these, but they don't always come out. Mines are going now. What? Alright. That's my answer for that. Alright. I think. So in the meantime, I'm gonna run towards a wolf.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Done pretty alright damage for the most part. Like, dropping somewhere in the thousands now when I do elemental. I have 2 dailies by you. I feel like she's a better tank. I feel like she's getting the job done. And how the dupe actually helps out will be left to be seen, but upgrading her the way I did, I definitely think was worthwhile. Having her be able to hit a lot of things in the 300 range, it's just like, oh, okay. that was a solid 2K for just existing right there. I see. With your sludge shield. Yes. I like how that was enough to actually just jump up to 28. The shield! The shield has disappeared. Mr. TK, because I know you were pulling for dupe on this banner as well. How many did you end up getting? Flash, you getting? It's the key! Traveler. Couldn't have picked a better time. Last night I was on my way to the city to deliver these goods, when suddenly, some shining orbs caught my eye, and I had too much to drink. I just felt drawn them, you know. I went to check it out, and it turns out to be a huge group of slime. They beat me something off. I got no dupe. Yeah, see. I panicked and ran, but lost my way. It took me forever to find my card again. Then, this morning, I found out my keys are gone. I like how TK is just like, I'm gonna jump in the background. I need, like, be one of those dudes that it's a bunch of Google cards. So something like that. So I could be like, all right, we about to sit up here and go 400 deep in order to find the unit. Change the location up? What? What? His key got changed up. Found them. I found the key. Imagine having like special eyes for finding items. Like anytime you need to find an item that you lost, your special eyes just kick in. That'd be an amazing skill to have. I like how he had to do the most just to disappear out of frame. Fight boop.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I guess. I guess that's cool. No. I still. It's the mountain. We'll get up here. I'll put it this way. Since upgrading her, though, I got closer to being able to do next level of the spiral that I stuck at. It's just also one unit does not make a team. And she still has her limitations due to certain things blocking her out. Well, I think like her damage has definitely stepped up, and I think that like overall she is a godly unit in my opinion. I do still need to step up certain things about her, and I need to step up certain things about other units. Yes. Adrian, the wolf.
Woo!
I see. My boy gonna have a hard time throwing out these doubles. Yo, is he glitching? I look like the boy was glitching. Out of here. Oh, there go that glitch again. Well, I've never seen a wolf go down so fast. But it did. Aw, yeah, we got Harry Potter goblets. We got a existential crisis. We got a big hat. Gotta love when you get the big hat. Think of I could really fight right now. Dang. All things considered, it's like,
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
I think we have our stuff that we. It's more so like what is needed for the next stuff, I guess. I like how I just got pushing for 30 being my rank 30 being my new height, and it's like, huh, about to hit rank 30 right now, bro. You said you ready to hit rank 30 right now? Nada wants to join us. I see. I'm gonna have to let Naruto know. Honesty. Yes. But also, I don't know. Because that means I have to know what I need to upgrade her. Which, I guess the clear answer, go do the Earthman. Leave it in. Two-Tail, how are you doing? Right side is being able to grab all those fast. Like, granted, on one hand, probably not going to get fed, but like, having all those options. They always do it because Mr. and Earthman.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
There we go. Because the ley line is always usually there, I mistake Mr. Earthman and the ley line, which are considered the same polarization. I like how she's out here like, oh yeah, look at all these meteorites. Alright, y'all actually hit me. Y'all actually hit me. They said, and what's that supposed to mean? He level 37. We don't care about hitting anybody. Got a... oh. Meteorite shard. I did make one disappear off the map. So I saw the event. I saw the event shop, which here and net you items based on trading in the stuff. I wonder what like the actual trade-off for like getting more of the meteorites to be like stored. Alright, Earth Girl. As you just see her zoom back and forth like, uh-huh.
Don't waste my time.
As we just get a big Geo man, you're chilling like. Apparently OBS had a quick hiccup right there. But we're back. So we're good. But I think that is fine. Mostly just the gem is needed for rank up and such. Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense that it's nothing. Really considering most people probably won't. Okay. let's see. New gems unlocked today, and net you 3 5-stars. I went up Cereal. That's pretty cool in its own right. It's pretty cool in its own right, and definitely worthwhile, what I assume. Just a matter of actually doing the event and doing as much of it as possible in next week. I guess the next 4 or 5 days at this. I assume that's it. Yeah, I only got 21 resin left, so pretty killed for me right now. But that's a pretty good way to get. Considering we did 2 main sets of missions, which out to like 4 or 5 missions today. And then we did bosses. That's a pretty good way to stock up some time. Because I wasn't probably going to finish the storyline today anyways, if I kept going. So thank you all for sitting up here and joining me on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, because I don't know your sleep schedule. Hopefully you sit up here and you enjoyed yourself, and I provide you with some form of entertainment. To anyone that's new here, thank you so much for coming through, giving me your time despite not knowing who I was. I appreciate you guys for giving me that time, because time's super important. If you sat up here and gave me a follow, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Cereal Bowlz Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully you're doing super duper, and I can provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. If you ain't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you, my boy? You don't like this Genshin. Get yourself subscribed. I say that, but you know, do what you want. If you guys enjoyed this content, give it a like. Then feel free to do that other thing, dislikes. Additionally, if you guys are watching this video post-stream, I appreciate you guys for chilling and watching it. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Whether you want to tell me about your pulls for this pack set, whether you want to tell me your thoughts on official, or if you want to tell me what your AR rank is. With all that being said, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible with a comment to whatever you want to leave down below, even if it's just hello. Additionally, if you're looking for content, there is additional Genshin content inside of the Genshin playlist. There's the likes of a video right there on the screen currently that you can check out. There's a bunch of different stuff on the channel if you want to check that out in the meantime. And yeah, if you're looking for content outside of YouTube, there's the likes of the social medias on the right side. You can catch those names, or you can catch the mega link in the description if you see anything that you if you don't see anything that you're looking for. Additionally, if you didn't know, your boy streams on Twitch, so if this isn't enough for you in the meantime, you use Twitch, check out the Twitch channel and catch streams on a more consistent basis. Additionally, if you guys didn't know, your boy has the likes of the Patreon, and if you enjoy the stuff that's going on here and you like, go check out that link and see if there's anything that you're interested in and you'd be down to support. But with all that being said, I'm outie. Munch, munch, munch. out. That's a wrap, and I'll catch you guys later.